Welcome back to the VTuber News. This is Salvi, the one who resides on the right side of your screen most of the time, and I'm here now just to remind you guys that I do have a goal for, at the very least, until my birthday in June. I would love to be able to reach 20k subscribers, so if you could please subscribe and continue to watch these videos whenever you have a chance, I would really appreciate it. Just a small reminder, of course, and do enjoy the rest of the video. She got flack and decided to suddenly end her stream. As we're talking about Shylily during the whole Neverness to Everness thing, we're going to first give you guys a bit of a background, as we usually do with these, for people that maybe didn't see my last video, or maybe isn't fully aware of the whole situation. Iron Mouse did drop the Neverness to Everness sponsorship after finding out that they lied to her. The ad agency that she uses, the agency that she uses for getting sponsorships and stuff like that, they had lied to her about Gen AI usage. The issue with that was a lot of people were like, well, you know, why is it such a big deal? The fact is, you lied. If you lie about something like that, then that destroys whatever trust the people had with you. And of course, the other big issue is that there is AI usage, generative AI usage. It is very, very, very negatively seen here in the West. It is very negatively seen in general over, well, many places. So it is absolutely something that is gonna be continuously negatively seen. Let's listen to what she says for a little bit, and then we're gonna continue on again. Again, just giving you guys a bit of a background of the whole situation.
And they had told my people
it
that there's
literally
no
has scenes
AI
from
in it.
Weathering with You on a big TV in the city with an AI filter over it. It's not even a, whoops, we forgot to take out the temp assets. It's theft, and they keep lying. Feel sorry for anyone that was involved without knowing about this
so
or
crazy.
having already signed contracts without being able to back out.
Bro, I would have never known until I didn't know until I saw that thing on Twitter after the stream. I guess like since I did it, I got pushed. Like a lot of stuff got pushed to me, and then people also added me with stuff. So I saw it, and I'm like, what the fuck, bro? And they told my sponsor people. They said no. They said we do not have AI in anything. There's no AI anywhere. And it's just like, why are you fucking lying, bro?
And that's the big issue. The big issue is, don't lie. If you do have it, just own up to it. Don't lie. Then the person can actually make an informed decision whether they want to do it or not. More than likely, Iron Mouse was not going to do it anyways if there was AI at all. And the issue is, it's a cultural disconnect. Here in the West, it is very much disliked, very much hated. Generative AI, any AI usage in art assets of a game is very much disliked. Over in Asia, I do know like Japan sees it differently, China sees it differently. They see it more like a tool versus a thing that takes away, you know, the ability for artists to make money and to be able to be, if it ends up being good enough, etc., they'll be using AI instead of paying an artist to do all that work, and the artist getting, you know, money to put food on the table. And moving on back to Shylily, we do have the whole situation of what happened there, and I will of course show that part to you as well. But let's first go to this. VTuber Shylily discovered midstream that the game Neverness to Everness was using generative AI, forcing her to end the stream early. She also discussed the distinction between AI as a tool and generative AI.
Like, I'm a VTuber. I am very close with artists. Very close. If you're upset that I am against something, or rather that I want to end my stream, I want to look into if this game has AI or not before sitting here promoting this game, if you want to stop supporting me because of that, then that's just how it is. I don't know what to tell you. It's sad, but that's your opinion. If a difference in opinion is gonna make you go... Like, if my hostility towards potential Gen AI is creating hostility and friction with you in terms of supporting me, and that's just how it is. I don't know.
And I mean, it's good for her to stand on principle for what she strongly feels about. And I'm just gonna say, as a side point, she has obviously spent a good amount of time in here, or at least a good amount of energy, money, etc. on this. Maybe because it may be a sponsored stream, and maybe that type of thing. Because she does have some S tier, like literally level S and said that there's, you know, there's A, B, etc., and there's S. She does have some S characters in there, some S level characters, so she has been spending some time in there, obviously. And it is very important for people to stand on whatever principle they have. And yes, as a viewer, you can decide whether or not you want to support them, but I'm glad that she's standing on this type of principle here, so continue listening to what she has to say.
What to tell you? I'm not gonna... Yeah, I don't know what you want me to say. Like, I'm a
People forget
vtuber.
that there's a
I'm
difference
an
between
artist.
NPC AI and AI image generation. This shouldn't even be a debate, Shine.
Yeah, I think also people don't understand like what part of AI is the problem here. Like, yeah, you said just now, I have no problem with NPC generated AI dialogue and whatnot, whatever. You know, if it makes a good story, I don't fucking know. I think the problem people don't realize is, imagine you work on something, you create a thing, hard work and effort, and then someone comes along and they grab thousands of whatever people make, so they can sell that stuff for profit without your permission at all whatsoever. I don't know. I think that's pretty. Maybe I have a different view, but I don't see how that's okay.
And that is the thing that a lot of people have here in the West, is because generative AI is trained on thousands of people's art without asking for permission. It's just basically, a lot of people are also, like in the East, in like Asia and everything, it's like that, well, it's already publicly out there, so it can be trained on it. But it is taking people's work, people's blood, sweat, and tears, and making it, teaching itself on it so that it can copy them and take their place. And that is the issue with what is happening over here in the West. The way people see it over here, it will take the place, is trying to take the place of an actual artist, and trying to, in this case, take some food off the table, some money off the table, which is usually, especially for struggling artists, is the way that they feed themselves. And let's continue on here with more. They're showing here, this person showing John, the same person that we got this from, is showing more 18-minute generative AI thing here in a whole thing here. I guess that generative AI has gotten really good in some of these places. All this stuff could have been done by an actual artist, but in this case was done by AI. We have other people here, W Legions for being the only effing content creator on May 4th who had spoken up about this until now, unlike other grifters that just blindly shilling their personal gain. And we have here, aged pretty well, first AI generated gacha game, NT Global, said AI slop is better than the current gacha games. So yeah, pretty much a lot of people are, he's putting out that, a lot of the things on the Gen AI, other people that have been stopping to, do things here, little things here and there that are also more AI coverage when it comes to characters in the game, more core assets being used. And that is the big issue that a lot of people have, like I mentioned before. Let's listen to her a little bit again on this part.
But yeah, I'm gonna go research and see if the game uses AI and for what, if it's art or not. I can't support you if you don't accept Gen AI robbing artists as a horrible opinion. It's their opinion nonetheless, but if that's what they want to do, then that's just how it is. I'm sorry you feel this way. I think it's a bit childish, to be honest. But to each their own, am I right? To each their own.
So yeah, she continues on there that she is going to do more research, which is absolutely understandable and very respectable, that she is going to make her full informed decision, not just a split decision, not just a decision on, what other people are saying. She's going to go and research it herself and do her full informed decision. I'm pretty sure she's going to come up to the same conclusion of not supporting it, just based on the way it is in the West when it comes to generative AI. I do have friends, well, acquaintances, since, I'm autistic, I don't have very many friends because it's just the way I am, but I do have acquaintances that are very strong on this because they are artists, and yes, it does take away some food from their table, and it does train on, without consent, on a lot of things when it comes to the generative AI side. And that is a big issue here. She did end up ending the stream about a couple minutes later, because she just chatted with people for a bit, and then ended her stream when, being shown that whole thing. And I'm glad that she spoke strongly about it, and that she does have her principled stance. Not everyone's going to agree on it. A lot of people in the comments here probably aren't going to agree on it either. Let me know what you guys think. But on my side, what I think is that I don't like generative AI in general. Because instead, you could pay an actual artist to do the work, even if, you maybe don't pay them as much as, like, the big-time artists. You pay a smaller artist, whatever. You're still paying somebody, and you're paying them for their work. That's what I prefer. That's just me. You guys let me know in the comments below. Ooh, subliminal messaging. Follow the squirrel. Subscribe to the squirrel. This is not a psyop. This is just me being a dumbass. Ooh, subscribe. She has hit a big milestone as we're going to Fuzuki Miki, who used to be Rosemi Lovelock of Nijisanji EN. The reason why I mentioned that is because Fuzuki Miki is a good VTuber, and she was good when she was in Nijisanji as well as Rosemi Lovelock. I want to let people know who she is, who she was, in case if people were wondering where she went. This is where she went. Of course, Rosemi did graduate. Right now, she is Fuzuki Miki. Well, she was Fuzuki Miki before she was Rosemi. She was Fuzuki Miki since 2020. And now she's back to Fuzuki Miki. And the big update is that she was able to get 80,000 subscribers. That is humongous for anybody in the indie sphere. And for someone that came back recently, that is absolutely amazing overall. This is due to all of her hard work, due to everything that she's done. And of course, she's going to keep persevering. She's going to keep doing amazing things in the future. And I hope the best for her. She's going to reach 100K eventually. And I will be here for it. Offkai is going to be happening in July 24th to 26th. Offkai Gen 5 is going to be happening in San Jose, California. And they have some new announcements. Some new people announced here. First one that we're going to announce is Virtual Cuff. They have had some events with Callie in the past. So they are a friend of Callie, Mori Calliope from Hololive. And Virtual Cuff is going to be someone there. They've had like concerts. I believe Japanese concerts with her. They resonated through Offkai Gen 5 in San Jose, California from 24th to 26th. And we're just having here another person. Avalam's elegant stage creation of Cassian Floros cast a spell on Sage of Creation on San Jose. That is, it is the first stage production English, FSP English. Lucien also from Avalam is going to be there, Lucien Lunaris. And we have another one for first FSPEN. The Gail Galleon is going to be there. So Avalam is going to have their showing there. And as well as Roscoe Graves from Avalam of First Stage Production. That is one big thing. And we also have some other ones. That is a big thing for Avalam to be able to show up at Offkai and FSP to be able to secure them some spots for meet and greets or whatever it is that they're going to be doing there. They're going to be having, a great time there, as well as Henya. Henya the Genius has also been confirmed to be showing there as a special guest. And finally, the last one I want to put in there is the last person of Avalam, last member of Avalam, is Xander Netherbrand, who's going to be there as well. Very glad that FSPEN is pushing their VTubers to do things like this, because this does expose you to a lot more people. And at the very least, the people who are your fans, your fan base, will be able to meet you, will be able to see you in your virtual form, of course, but they will be able to be there, and you'll be able to celebrate that lovely moment with them. Cersea Soulstorm is a VTuber with Chromashifts Outlaws unit, who used to be a part of Wildfire from Idol EN, and that was, purchased by Brave Group, made into Chromashifts. Now it's part of FTW Entertainment, and Chromashifts themselves are, put out the announcement that it was her second birthday. Worked with the captain and herself to create some unique merch. Then taking their poster t-shirt, coin pouch, and Cersei socks. As a bonus for anyone who purchases the full set, receive a signed digital Cersei print too. Digital print, not a, actually hand signed. She probably does a hand signature in one way or another, but it's not that one this way. So a very intense birthday celebration continued here. Basically, this was her birthday donathon day 1. She was, having fun, taking a look at the kudo boards and things like that for that whole thing. And it is, she spent 9 hours having fun with her community. Really glad that she was able to have this, and people were able to show her lots of love for her birthday, and a lot of her fans were able to express what she has done for them and the good that she has had in their lives, which is what happens in the VTuber community. Very happy to share this with you guys, and a big, big happy birthday to Cersea Soulstorm. She has reached a huge milestone, or at least a huge one in my opinion, when it comes to any VTuber. It is her, Otonose Kanade, who has reached a full-on 800,000 viewers, at least subscribers in this case. Thank you so much for the 800,000 viewer endurance song stream. Thanks to all your support. I was able to reach it in an amazing pace. Thank you. Looking forward to your continued support. Nice to meet you all subscribers too. Slowly but surely getting to 1 million. Love to see it. You absolutely love to see it, especially with good people like this. When not so good people grow, it is what it is. Can't really do much about that. But when good people grow like this, then it is a wonderful thing to see. There is some very positive news when it comes to Juufuutei Raden, who is a Japanese-speaking VTuber along with Hololive Device in their branch of Regloss, with Hyodoshi Ao, who did graduate, Otonose Kanade, Ichijo Ririka, and Todoroki Hajime. They are all a part of Regloss. They're one of their idol groups inside of Hololive Device, because Hololive Device went more for music, idols type thing, and they are today, well, at least not today, but recently, because this was on May 4th, recently, they did announce that on May 17th, they will be having, in celebration for the 1 million subscribers, they'll be having major announcements and a new outfit reveal live. This definitely gives more of an idol vibe with the small hat and things like that. Gives more of an idol vibe of what she's doing here. And it is called Miracle Major Announcement Festival. And down here, a 3D live with a new outfit. This is something we can only wait for with anticipation. Finally, new outfit, hardcore goth lolly. Looking forward to it. Already struck in the heart by the silhouette of the new outfit. Lots of people having lots of positivity for what is going on here when it comes to her. She has been doing a lot of things for, if people don't know, she is I think she does have some qualifications for museum, like the museum leader and that type of thing. Things dealing with museums. I think she has some qualifications for that, actual literal qualifications. But she is someone who is a patron of the arts and a patron of museums and has helped a lot, or matron in this case, a matron of that. She has helped a lot of people out in that. So it's a big, big news and big congratulations for her getting this wonderful win. That's the only reason why there's been any negativity towards farmer co-ops, because literally the big producers don't like them because of the fact that they eat into their corporate profits. Also, why the vast majority of Canadian maple products don't have a company branding. Welcome, Jessica. I mean, that makes sense, and like I said, I'm very glad that it happens.
Lumi, maybe watch a sunset. Yeah, maybe watch a sunset.
We were talking about how much I hate brown people. I'm just kidding. You just showed up, Jessica, and I already started with a crazy thing. No, we were just talking about how, like, when Lumi was doing her tanning, her live tanning, I said she was too brown, and then I was like, well, Salvi's getting canceled. He said he doesn't like brown people. I'm a brown man myself. I don't mind brown people at all. I actually like I like my kind type of thing. But yeah, if you heard it out of context, it would have sounded really bad. Thank you guys for watching as always, and of course take a look, and if you enjoy everything, like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell notification icon, all those things that YouTube asked of you. Really do appreciate you. Have a wonderful day.